The plan had been to leave again after lunch, but the drawer beside my bed overflowed with food from my outing and other patients, most of whom I recognized only by face and ability to proffer snacks and cigarettes. I was cardinally drawn to it, and I spent the afternoon eating, purging, crying. I admitted, finally and definitively, something was not right. My experiences at the Priory have reinforced the absurdity of mind-body dualism. Trying to distinguish between my physical, emotional, and mental states at this time feels impossible, violent even. Physiological processes are inextricable from cognitive ones, and purging that day left me vibrating physically and racing psychically at a rate I never had before. In response to this, I kept binging. Doing so was rote. I wanted nothing more than to eat a real meal and sleep, and each time I purged I stared in the mirror, lifting my sweater and gaping, aghast at what my torso had become. I could cut my rib cage, play it like a xylophone, and listen with horror as it emitted a spectral wail. I had become a ghost. Then I was struck by a sudden, hideous thought. Could I be dead? This did not feel like a question so much as I became certain in an instant that my bender had actually killed me. I had perished at Nuffield, and this place, these people, my sensations of embodiment, all moribund figments of imagination, my last vestiges of quasi-coherence before the floor gave way and I landed far below. This was a sort of British purgatory, prolonged poetic justice for all the damage I had done. I probably deserved it. These thoughts arrived in rapid succession. They resonated, each one a conduit for the currents of shock that sped down my spine and caused my knees to buckle. I was reduced to a child, trying vainly to process a series of very adult, abandonment, rape, alcohol, drugs, psych wards, bulimia, homelessness, now somehow dead in a British hospital, realities. I had been ignoring these realities for years via an endless tide of food, alcohol, drugs, men, and academia, and now, in this bizarre, unpredictable context, they were seeping through my protective barriers, demanding that I see them. It was easier to be dead. It was here that I started writing. There was no employee to turn to. There was no one who cared to diagnose me, drug me, tell me who I was, what this meant, and what I could or should do next. There were only the Nicoles colliding. For much of my stay, I would write spontaneously, only when I saw my laptop. When I entered my room in any given state, noticed it, and remembered I even had one. The moment I was finished, I would forget what I had said until I next sat down, reawakening the Nicole who relies on documentation. I had sensed this coming, and now the words arrived in a cleansing flood. Looking back, the writing I did then is shocking. It is caustic, forceful, and combative. It is timid, diffident, and meek. Unlike academic prose, which is enjoyable but obligatory, writing at the Priory was cathartic, possibly divine. It was also my only anchor, tangible proof I still existed and was, despite my confusion, panic, and memory loss, Nicole's. The first piece I wrote, all of which I still have saved in a folder I named Accidental Insider / The Becoming, reads, I am so frightened. I have been trapped inside a carnival funhouse maze for days, with no one at the fairgrounds to hear my screams. The staff is here, but they are all tending to the paying customers. Meanwhile, I have snuck in unannounced. Now that I wish to leave this revolting nightmare, none are willing to see me out. I will find the exit myself. Thank you.